Angel walked in it and she killed it, like absolutely killed it. And oh my God, I texted my agents right away and I was like, please, like, this has been a dream of mine since I've been like.
What did Sophie do once being hit by Reese? The internal tactical and physical warfare consuming the WNBA has officially reached an absolute boiling point. For weeks, analysts have debated whether the extreme on-court intensity thrown at the Indiana Fever was just standard competitive fire. But during a heated, high-stakes clash between the Atlanta Dream and the Indiana Fever, the mask came completely off. Angel Reese, the league's leading rebounder, found herself dead center of a viral storm after delivering a brutal clearance elbow that sent veteran guard Sophie Cunningham straight to the floor, instantly igniting a massive officiating controversy that has the entire basketball world choosing sides. Welcome back to Catch a Dime. What we witnessed out there wasn't just standard post positioning, it was a chaotic, boundary-pushing display of physical enforcement. The sequence immediately set social media completely on fire, with aerial footage leaving fans debating whether Reese was aggressively carving out rebounding real estate or deliberately trying to clear Cunningham's head off her shoulders. The immediate fallout was catastrophic for Atlanta's rotation. The sequence was hit with a critical whistle, saddlebagging Reese with an immediate fourth personal foul in the first half and forcing her straight to the bench. Today, we are stepping directly into the tape room to break down the definitive truth behind the collision, analyzing the exact camera angles where the defensive positioning collapsed, and showing you the explosive blueprint of how Indiana used this exact foul trouble to mount a furious schematic counterattack. If you want a real, unfiltered look at true tactical basketball film study, do not move an inch. Smash that subscribe button right now, ring that notification bell, and let's roll the tape. The anatomy of the incident. To truly understand how this tactical breakdown occurred, we have to look at the exact mechanics of the play on the game tape. With under 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter, Dream guard Isobel Borlassi fires a contested three-point shot that misses off the back iron. As the ball bounces high, look at the positioning inside the paint. Sophie Cunningham drops down beautifully from the perimeter, using an aggressive, textbook down box technique to prevent the Dream's front line from securing the second chance opportunity. Reese, who tracks the ball better than almost anyone in professional basketball, explodes upward to fight for the offensive glass. But as she realizes Cunningham has established legal inside leverage, Reese extends her arms out wide to clear space. Her trailing elbow catches Cunningham directly across the face. The sheer force of the horizontal clearance sends Cunningham straight to the floor, clutching her head. The whistle blows instantly, and the entire arena holds its breath as the officiating crew heads directly to the replay monitor. The monitor criteria and the whistle crisis, the review process, instantly sent the broadcast into an absolute tailspin. Under the official rules, the crew was reviewing the tape to determine if Reese's elbow constituted an unnecessary or excessive non-basketball act, which would trigger an automatic upgrade to a flagrant 1 or flagrant 2. After reviewing multiple camera angles, including a highly scrutinized aerial loop, the officiating crew determined there was no excessive wind-up or malicious intent. They ruled it a common personal foul. While the home arena erupted in absolute disbelief, the underlying strategic damage was already done. Because Reese had already picked up 3 quick whistles earlier in the half, this sequence saddled her with a devastating 4th personal foul with over 5 minutes still remaining in the second quarter. In the WNBA, players are disqualified after 5 personal fouls, meaning Atlanta head coach Carl Smesko had 0 mathematical choice. He had to immediately bench his star forward, completely altering the defensive geometry of the game and handing Indiana a massive schematic window to exploit. Mid-video hook and dynamic call to action, that exact style of unyielding, physical paint warfare is why this matchup has officially become one of the absolute most explosive rivalries in the sport. When 2 premier glass cleaners refuse to cede an inch of paint real estate, the tactical adjustments change the entire layout of the floor. We are about to step right back into the film room to break down the exact offensive engine Indiana ran while Reese was benched, analyze the updated Eastern Conference standings, and unpack how Atlanta managed to hold off a furious second-half comeback. If you want the deepest, most authentic basketball film reviews, structural breakdowns, and genuine insider analysis available anywhere online, do me a massive favor, smash that subscribe button right now and ring that notification bell. Join an incredible, rapidly growing community of real hoop heads who appreciate the game for its true tactical beauty. Let's get right back to the film tape. Capitalizing on the benching gaps, the moment Angel Reese walked to the bench in foul trouble, the entire defensive infrastructure of the Atlanta Dream completely shifted. With Reese off the floor, Atlanta lost its anchor, the league's premier defensive rebounder, who single-handedly limits opponents to single-shot possessions. Coach Stephanie White and the Indiana Fever recognized this tactical opening instantly. They immediately abandoned their perimeter-heavy set and began running a relentless series of high-screen pick-and-rolls targeting the interior. With Atlanta forced to play conservative drop coverage to protect their remaining frontcourt pieces from picking up extra whistles, massive passing lanes opened up down the center lane line. Aaliyah Boston began carving up the short roll, while Caitlin Clark found clean look after clean look in the secondary paint. Indiana utilized this exact window to erase a double-digit deficit, proving that in a high-stakes professional matchup, a single-discipline breakdown in the paint can trigger a complete structural collapse across the entire floor. The final verdict in team adjustments, but true championship-level teams don't fold when their star faces foul trouble. They adapt, weather the storm, and rely on veteran execution. Despite the first-half chaos and Indiana's furious pick-and-roll adjustments, the Atlanta Dream demonstrated incredible tactical resilience. When Reese finally returned to the floor with maximum discipline in the second half, she completely locked down the interior glass, finishing the night with a spectacular 21 points and 11 rebounds to guide the Dream to a gritty 108-101 victory. The physical battle between Sophie Cunningham and Angel Reese exposed the raw, unapologetic competitiveness reshaping the modern WNBA layout. It proved that while the league's extreme physicality can create immediate foul danger, the teams that can master their adjustments under immense pressure are the ones that will ultimately control the postseason destiny. But I want to pass the rock to the real basketball purists in the comment section below. When you review that aerial footage, do you believe that sequence should have been upgraded to a flagrant 1, or was it a standard aggressive basketball play? How do you think the Fever should adjust their interior box outs moving forward? Sound off with your analytical thoughts below. Let's get a massive hoops conversation going. Make sure to check out the next tactical film study appearing on your screen right now. And we will see you next time on Catch a Dime. Drop a dime, get a bucket. Out.